you guys ready for some holiday magic? This is one of our favorite times of the year at Louisville Ballet. We do over 50 public performances at the Louisville Ballet. We are Kentucky's official state ballet. And we also have community engagement programs like this one, where we go out into the community and we get to meet families and kids just like you and share our love of dance. And this time of year, we get to share the Nutcracker story, which is a really, really famous holiday tradition. So we're excited to be here with you tonight. Raise your hand if you like to dance. Yes, we've got lots of dancers here tonight. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, hands down. Raise your hand if you think you are ready and excited to listen to some Nutcracker stories. Yes, I saw some hands go up really fast for that one. Yes, hands down. Okay, are you ready for my special friends to come out here? Yeah, they're really the best part. They're way more exciting than me. Do you think we can help get them out here by saying Nutcracker on the count of 3? Okay, but you've got to say it really loud. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Nutcracker! Oh, wave to them. Hello, friends.
Hi, everyone. How are we doing? Doing good. Yeah. All right.
Hello. Oh, hi, everybody. My name is Emmeline, and this is my 2nd year with the Louisville Ballet Studio Company. But I've been dancing since I was 7 years old.
And I'm Gavin. This is my 3rd year with the studio company, and I have been dancing for 9 years now.
Yeah, so as you can tell, Gavin and I are wearing costumes, and these are actually from our production of the Nutcracker. So I am wearing a snowflake costume, which the snow scene happens at the end of Act 1. And Gavin is wearing something from the Land of Sweets.
So yeah, I am wearing the Russian costume from the Land of Sweets in the Act 2 of our ballet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
No, not the Nutcracker, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm just the Russian.
Yes, we will perform these roles. Yeah. So, do you guys want to learn something fun that we get to do on stage? Yeah. So, as dancers, we don't use our words like actors do. We use our gestures, and we actually use a special language called pantomime. So, do you guys want to learn some pantomime? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to say the phrase, I love to dance. So, can you guys copy me? Ready? I love to dance. Very good. Let's try that one more time. Ready? I love to dance. Nice job. Okay, now, when we dance, we don't use our words. So can you try to just do those actions without saying it? You think you can do that? Okay, ready? Nice job. That was good. That was really good.
All right, so in our version of the Nutcracker is very different from other versions. So there's a choreography that is involved. And so ours is a little different. It's made by Val Caprioli. And so we're going to read 2 different versions of the Nutcracker today. So I will be reading The Nutcracker in Harlem, written by T.E. McMurrow and illustrated by James Ransom. It was snowing in Harlem on Christmas Eve. The party at Marie's house swirled with colors, gold and red and green. Mama and Poppy were dancing. Miss Addie sang, and Uncle Cab played the piano. Marie loved the sound of Christmas. Join in, Marie, Uncle Cab called out. Marie looked down. She wished she could sing, but Marie was afraid she wasn't any good. Certainly not like Miss Addie or Uncle Cab. The song ended. It was time for gifts. Every year, Uncle Cab would give Marie a doll and Freddie some toy soldiers. They were carved from a magical wood, Uncle Cab always said. He handed Freddie his gift, and now for my Marie, said Uncle Cab. A nutcracker, said Marie, a drummer boy nutcracker. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, 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 played the Nutcracker on his drum. Uncle Cab sang a tune to the beat of a little drummer. The room again filled with song. Everyone in the house was singing or dancing. Everyone except Marie. Why do you think she wasn't dancing or singing? Why do you think?
I think he was really tired.
Tired? Yeah, you can be really tired after partying. Miss Addie knelt next to Marie. Will you sing with me, Marie? She asked. Marie shook her head. Maybe next time, Miss Addie said. Music lives inside everyone. You just have to let it out. After dinner, Marie took the Nutcracker and a slice of sweet potato pie and sat by the Christmas tree. The lights were soft and twinkling. She laid down, closed her eyes, and fell asleep. Marie opened her eyes. The house had gone silent. Outside, it had stopped snowing. A full moon glowed in the sky, and the living room was filled with a ghostly white light. A rustling sound came from the top of the tree. Where had Mama hung her favorite ornaments, the glass birds? It was almost as if the blue glass bird was moving. It was. The bird fluttered its wings and began to sing. Then the gold bird joined in, and the red one, and the green one, too. Crash! The music stopped. Candy canes! A voice squeaked. Marie turned. A mouse army, all in uniform, was marching toward the tree. A mouse general was leading them, his chest covered with shiny medals. Candy canes, he repeated. Marzipan and chocolate, charge! The Nutcracker began to drum. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum. The toy soldiers lined up behind him. They marched towards the mouse army. One mouse turned and ran away. Then the entire army followed, all except the general. Bunch of scaredy cats, the mice are. I want sweet potato pie, the general shouted. He ran and jumped and knocked the Nutcracker down. The drummer fell to the ground. Then the drumming stopped, and so did the toy soldiers. The mouse army advanced again. Charge! The mouse general commanded. What could Marie do? What do you think she could do? Hold on. Yeah, maybe. What do you think? Maybe. Let's find out. She picked up the drum and put the strap over her neck. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. The mouse army stopped, turned, and ran away. The general glared, but Marie kept drumming until he, too, fled. As the mice ran, they began to shrink, getting smaller and smaller. The toy soldiers chased the mice through a hole in the wall and into the snow outside. The glass birds sang as the soldiers returned. Marie joined the Nutcracker in a dance. They swirled around and around. They seemed to be on a cloud. It started to snow, but it wasn't cold. Marie closed her eyes and began to sing. Marie? She opened her eyes. It was morning. Did I miss Christmas? Marie asked. Of course not, darling, Mama said. Could you imagine if you missed Christmas Day? It would be so terrible. Under the tree were Marie's dolls, the Nutcracker, and something else, a drum. She picked up the drumsticks. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Very good, Uncle Cab. He began to sing a Christmas song. Mama and Poppy and Miss Addie all joined in, and so did Marie. The end. What did y'all think of the book? Good? Good. Now Miss Emmeline is going to read one.
It was Christmas Eve at the Stahlbaum's house. Marie and her little brother Fritz were listening at the ballroom door, waiting for the party to begin. Everyone was dancing when the last guest arrived. Godfather, cried Marie, rushing back to greet him. Herr Drossmeyer was not only Marie's godfather, but he was also a famous toy maker. He could make toys that moved and clocks that called the hours as sweetly as a nightingale. Herr Drosselmeyer brought presents for the children. He gave Fritz a box of toy soldiers. For Marie, there were 2 dolls, Harlequin and Columbine, who danced with each other. I have another present for you, Marie, said Herr Drosselmeyer, handing her a wooden nutcracker. I want you to take good care of him. Would you guys be happy with a nutcracker? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, wow, that's fun. Yeah. Not fair, shouted Fritz. She has 3 presents. He grabbed the Nutcracker from Marie and tossed him in the air. The Nutcracker crashed to the floor and broke his head. So what, jeered Fritz. It was an ugly thing. Herr Drossmeyer bound Nutcracker's head with his handkerchief. Tenderly, Marie took Nutcracker into her arms. She put him under the Christmas tree. Outside in the street, the carriages waited. After a flurry of goodbyes, Fritz and Marie were sent up to bed. But my poor Nutcracker is all alone, thought Marie, tiptoeing back downstairs. Holding Nutcracker close, she soon fell asleep. Herr Drosselmeyer slipped into the room and, raising his hand, cast a bit of magic. What do you think this magic is going to do? You don't know? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Bong, bong, bong. The grandfather clock struck midnight. Marie stirred and rubbed her eyes. The Christmas tree was growing. Around her came a scampering of mice. Squeak, squeak. They were gathering like an army to attack. Their ruler was the Mouse King, who had 7 heads and 7 crowns. Marie held Nutcracker and ran as fast as she could. Nutcracker leapt out of Marie's arms and held his sword at the ready. Fritz's toy soldiers took their battle positions. Swords flashed and cannons fired. Boom, boom, squeak, squeak. Nutcracker fought bravely, but the Mouse King was stronger. Uh-oh. What do you think's going to happen? Yeah, let's see. No, cried Marie, you shall not hurt him. She pulled off her slipper and threw it with all her might at the Mouse King. With a hiss, the Mouse King sank to the floor. Gathering up their king, the mice dragged him away. From the shadows, Herr Drosselmeyer saw Marie's bravery. He raised his hand, and the Nutcracker was transformed into a handsome prince. The prince bowed to Marie and placed the Mouse King's sparkling crown upon her head. See, you guys were right. He does come to life. Come, said the prince. They walked through falling snowflakes to a waiting boat that flew through the night. Welcome to my kingdom, said the prince. But where are we? Asked Marie. You are in the land of sweets, said the Sugar Plum Fairy, coming through the gates of the kingdom. Welcome home, dear prince. We will have a party to celebrate your return. The Sugar Plum Fairy led the prince and Marie to the seat of honor. Coffee, chocolate, Chinese tea, marzipan, and Mother Ginger and her polichinelles danced for them. Pink Roses waltzed. At last, the Sugar Plum Fairy danced. She seemed lighter than air. Look at how high she jumps. Doesn't she look pretty? So the Sugar Plum Fairy is usually danced by our principal dancers, which means they are the best dancers in the whole company. Isn't that cool? Yeah, exactly. Too soon, it was time to leave. As they flew homeward, Marie asked the prince, "Will I ever see you again?" The prince replied, "One day your courage and kind heart will be rewarded. Do not forget me." "What are you doing under the tree, Marie?" said her mother the next morning. "Wake up," said Herr Drosselmeyer. Marie opened her eyes and hugged her Nutcracker. She whispered, "If only you were alive. I would not care if Fritz said you were ugly. I would love you anyway." Herr Drosselmeyer raised his hand, and Nutcracker again became the Prince of Fairyland. The prince said to Marie, "The Mouse King imprisoned me under an evil spell. Because you love me no matter what I look like, his spell is broken. I have been returned to my true form." Years passed, and the prince and Marie became engaged. After the wedding, they rode to the land of sweets in a coach trimmed in gold drawn by 4 silver horses. To this day, there are those who say Marie is the queen of a wondrous fairyland that only those who believe can see. The end. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of fidgety. So do you guys want to stand up and learn some dances? Yeah?
Let me pull this out. All right, guys, are you ready to do some dancing? All right, can we go where we have space? Can you put your arms to your side? Make sure you're not touching anyone, okay? We don't want to hit anyone, okay? Spread out. Very nice. All right, so we're going to do some different parts from the ballet that we do at the Nutcracker with Louisville. All right, so the first part we're going to do is we're going to be Marie. You're very happy right now. You're at the party, so you're going to jump up and down. Can you clap your hands together? You're so happy. All right, and you're so happy about you got your Nutcracker doll. You're swinging. You love him so much. Gonna hug your Nutcracker doll? All right, but now we're Fritz, and we're upset. Can you stomp your feet? Can you cross your arms? You're really mad. And you're so mad that you're going to take that Nutcracker doll and you're going to throw it and break it. We'll try that one more time. We're going to grab the Nutcracker doll and we're going to break it. All right, and now we're going to be little rats and mice. Can you do little whiskers? Little whiskers. Scurry around in a circle. Can you scurry the other way? All right, and now we're going to be the big, strong soldiers. Now march in place. Very nice. And we're going to do a big salute. And we're going to march one more time. And we're going to do one more salute. And now we're going to be snowflakes. And we're going to flutter our hands. Going to go up on our tippy toes. Can you do one little circle on your toes? All right. And then we're going to come swinging down to the ground very gracefully. A little too close to the mic. All right. Now we're flowers. Let's do that. All right. And we're flowers, and we're going to do it one more time. Come back down. All right. Great. We're going to do that one more time. Ready?
All right, can you be Marie? You're so excited. Oh, you're just gonna Nutcracker, you're so excited. And now your friends are back. Wait till your next one. Wait till you take your Nutcracker. Row. And your little mouse. Can you scurry? Scurry. And then the other way.
Excellent. And one more time. One more salute.
Now we're snowflakes. Very good. And melt to the ground. The other one's very good.
But wait, that was the rehearsal. Now we're going to actually perform.
Yeah. Do you guys want to show your parents?
We're gonna show your parents.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone turn around and face your parents.
Turn around and face your parents.
Don't worry, guys. Oh, you know what? All right.
Dude, you can race me. Race.
What's up?